Football Friday Night Extra, sponsored by Johnny's Pizza House.
Come on, Justin, wake up. Come on, Justin, wake up, wake up, wake up.
What time is it? What time is it? Hey, wake up. What time is it?
Come on. Stop having it.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good night.
Good night.
Hey, good night. Hey, thanks for staying up late with us. No, really. Thanks for staying up late with us. Exciting game one of the ALCS pushes back about an hour here on Fox 14. You're watching Football Friday Night Extra live right here on Fox 14.
If you can tell how tired Jesse is, we are live.
Prove it.
This is
It's 12:34. It's 12:34. And Jesse.
This is how you know live. I'm Jesse Davis. This is Chris Demers. This is Stephen Pappas. This is Dominique Williams.
You can smell Jesse too. It really is 12:34 in the morning.
Football time.
Hey. All right, anyway, all right, let's start off with Washington Ruston. Big game in Class 5A, District 5A matchup. Lions looking for their first win over the rival Bearcats in 2015. Visitors lead 7-0 in the first quarter. After the snap, this is fumbled, but recovered by the home team. Lions quarterback Zach Jackson, a few plays later, looking to roll out of pocket, finds an open Jaden Lundin. Right there, he dives in for the score. We're all knotted at 7. Cats now looking to run the ball, but the Lions defense actually playing nitty-gritty so far in the contest. Meets and greets this guy right here with a gang tackle. Washington defense not coming to play around today, or last night I should say. Rusty quarterback Jake Osborne looking for an open man. Instead, who does he find? Washington's Jalen Kincaid with the INT. Look at the turnover chain right there. Pretty impressive stuff. Another solid running back in the area. Marcel Henderson gets it. Stutter steps before being brought down in the red zone. Lions closer to Pater. Jackson with a QB keeper and a touchdown. Washington up 14-7. Now, check this out. Bearcats on offense. This goes to another awesome running back in our area. His name is Dyson Fields. Jesse, what do you call him?
Derrick Henry 2.0.
And eventually he'd find the end zone. We're all knotted at 14. Ruston wins 56-55 in double OT.
All right, let's take things over. Union versus Richwood. Richwood taking on Union in some wet conditions. Union Parish, Trey Holly is going to take this handoff, and he's going to take this all the way across midfield. Trey Holly doing what Trey Holly's supposed to do, beast mode things. That guy is truly a beast. Must snap by Union, and the ball is actually going to be recovered by Richwood. Richwood getting the early turnovers in that game. Andre Williams on the carry. He's going to bust this to the outside for a big, when I say big, I mean a big game. Look at the little guy with a stiff arm there. Devontae Neighbors, the quarterback, is going to throw it to Jalen Jackson, who takes it across the 30-yard line before being taken down. Devontae Neighbors again. This time he's going to take it up the middle himself across the goal line for a touchdown. Richwood. Richwood actually led 8-0 at that point, but that will be the only points they get. Final score: Union 35, Richwood 8.
River Oaks hosting District 1-1A for Oak Grove. No score in the first quarter. Mustangs looking to run the football quickly, stopped by the Tigers defense. Mustangs going on the ground again. Same red zones. Home team looking to fight something off. The offense going ground and pound again. This time ball comes loose. Oak Grove recovers. Tigers driving now. Jackson Bradley to Zach Hedgewood, but roped down by River Oaks' Wesley Payne. Couple of plays later, Bradley connects with a Hedgewood again. This time he's got a score. Visitors up 7-0. River Oaks wasn't able to get anything going offensively. They're forced to punt. Jai White grabs this, avoids several Mustang special teams, and in for the touchdown. OG leads 14-0. Oak Grove over River Oaks 56-0.
And State, what an impressive one that was for Oak Grove, by the way.
Yes, it was. Well, much like most of the games in the area tonight, Wasman and Sterlington delayed due to heavy rain and lightning. But there was football to be played. And how about this for a start for the Wildcats? Quarterback Zay Wooten will motion out of formation. He'll get the snap to the running back, and he'll flea flicker all the way down the field. And that is one way to start the game if you are Wasman. And now this sets up Wooten. An inside zone. He'll take it from 13 yards out, and the Wildcats would go up 6-0 early in this one. That lead, however, well, that lead would be short-lived, as this is the first play of the next drive. Ramaj Hatfield, get used to hearing his name for this game. He'll take it a full 62 yards to Pater to give the Panthers a 7-6 lead. The student section over there at Sterlington, they've been good to me every time I've been there. They were raucous tonight, even with how windy this game was. The wind blustery all night, blowing the flag around. Take a look at this here, blowing this tent over.
Jeez.
I mean, it was crazy. It's crazy still out there now, but the wind was not slowing down the Panthers' running game. Jakeldrick Miller, he'll get in through an arm tackle, gets in from 10 yards out, and Sterlington goes up by 8. Hatfield now, he says, don't forget about me just yet. He'll bully his way here into the end zone, and just like that, the Panthers are putting the hurt on Wasman. It's 21-6 here in the second quarter. Miller now, he would have an answer of his own, as you're going to see him in a second. With Hatfield, they're having a fantastic day running the football. He'll get loose and scamper for a 21-yard touchdown. The final, Sterlington 45-14. They move to 7-0 on the year.
All right, let's send things over to West Monroe, a District 2 5A battle. West Monroe hosting West Washita. Hayden Federico, the son of ULM baseball coach Mike Federico, with a pitch to Javari Sanders. That's a first down. Handoff here to Noah Norman. Right here for the touchdown. The Panthers up 6-0 after a missed PAT. Next, Rebels drive. This pitch from Federico to Norman once again for another first down. Chiefs, Mark Rainwater in his first year leading West Washita, taking a timeout right there. After that, the very next play, handoff would go up the middle for West Monroe as they line up right there. Rebels would score once more. Rebels would actually go for 2, but check this out. They were, or not right there, but going for 2 right here. They were stopped by a host of Chiefs. Regardless, 12-0 going into half. West Monroe goes on a win, 25-0 over West Washita. Stick around, more football straight ahead. You're watching Football Friday Night Extra right here on Fox 14.
You're watching Football Friday Night. Back to you.
Thank you to the West Washita cheerleading section right here, watching Fox 14's Football Friday Night Extra. Chris Immersion, Stephen Pappas, Jesse Davis, Dominique Williams, and I don't understand. I mean, it's...
We got Instagram Lives going, so if you want to
Yeah,
join
we
us
have live. So
Like
anybody,
we're everywhere.
Are you that obsessed with your phone?
We're connecting. We're connecting with everybody.
We're in the business of connecting.
You know who does it?
people.
KTVE does it.
I mean, I don't
KARD
understand.
does it.
It's like, it's fake. I don't understand. They can watch on TV.
This is the next big thing, okay?
What's the next big thing? What? It's just fun.
shout out to all the people. You know what? Gina Giants hosting the Grant Cougars tonight. Both teams coming to this matchup at 5-1. First drive, running back gets the ball, and he has nowhere to go. Next play, quarterback is going to fake it to his running back and rolls to his right and finds a receiver who makes a great catch. Next play, Grant throws a screen pass to his receiver off the left side of the field, who makes one giant miss, but is going to be stopped short of the first down. Now, Gina on offense trying to get something going, but is met in the backfield for a loss on the play. Next play, quarterback drops and throws to his receiver. He drops the ball. Talk about butterfingers. Let's just say both teams didn't start off on a good foot in the first quarter, because it was 0-0 and of the first quarter. Later on in the second, Gina trying to get the ball moving. Running back picks up a first down. Later, we were going up and down the field. Somebody is finally moving. This time, Gina's going to find his receiver over the middle for the first touchdown of the game. And guess what?
Oh, no.
We're going to bow. We got a score on the board. Gina led 6-0 at that point. The final was 31-0.
All right, St. Fred's hosting Sicily Island. Sicily Island took over this game. It's running back Thomas Marsala. He takes a nice run to the outside. It's Marsala again now on the carry. He'll take it right side and end up in the red zone. Now it's Michael Thompson Jr.'s turn. This time he takes it out left and shedding blockers. Please take a look at this. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, how about 4, maybe 5, and 6, 7 into the end zone. Are you serious? That is 7 missed tackles. St. Fred's got to do something better on defense there to negate that again. Here, just running somebody over, and he'll end up in the end zone. That's 3 touchdowns here. And when I say Sicily Island absolutely took over this game, I mean Sicily Island absolutely took over this game. St. Fred's had no answer for the rushing attack, and here having no answer for the passing attack, Sicily Island wins this one 43-0.
All right, let's talk Carroll Caldwell. Yeah, that's a pretty big game. They are hosting Carroll down at Caldwell Parish. Score is 14-6 in favor of Caldwell at the half. First drive after the halftime break. Former Beast of the Week, Greeley, gets the ball, bounces through the middle, makes the defender miss before finally being thrown out of bounds. Next play, Zaylen Ford looks for a teammate, and he finds a Bulldog across the middle for a first down and then some. Next play, Ford drops back, rolls out of pocket, pump fake, throws his teammate who is wide open.
Goodness
What is that? That's like Jesse Davis. Not like Jesse Davis. But either way, he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Impressive stuff.
In the end zone.
Respectfully in the end zone. With all due respect in the end zone. Carroll going for the two-point conversion. Greeley gets a toss and does what Coach asked of him. And has to get the 2 points. We're all nodded at 14. Caldwell on offense now. They would give it to their bowling ball, who's going to pick up 12 big yards in a play. Next play, Caldwell going with the QB keeper up the middle for about 3 yards right there, to say the least. But check this out. Game started pouring down really, really bad after that play. Carroll goes in a win 20-14 in double overtime. All right, more football straight ahead. You're watching FFN Extra on Fox 14.
Hey, you watching football Friday night. Back to you.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying up late with us here on FFN Extra here on Fox 14. Chris Emergent, Stephen Pappas, Jesse Davis, Dominique Williams, Cody back there, Valerie doing the camera work, Nick Summer over here, and Michaela in the studio, by the way, also.
We got football to talk about.
Football
to talk about. Let's go. Beekman Charter in white, Delhi Charter in blue. Beekman with the ball on the first drive, gets it all the way down to the 15-yard line. We're going to take it back a little later on now here in the game. Beekman looking to get on the board here. They're just the Delhi Charter defense, was smothering Beekman Charter. Beekman's struggled a little bit this year, but right now see some pushing and shoving after the play. Another gain here for this is now Delhi Charter with the ball on their home turf. They're looking for a read option. Quarterback's going to keep it, going to go out right, and he's going to get flipped over there. Almost his heels ended up hitting the back of his head. But a tough run there for Delhi Charter. Get it all the way down to the 45-yard line. Now, after a punt, Delhi Charter is going to take the ball again. And down here inside the 35-yard line, quarterback is going to get his offense set, and he's going to hand it right up the middle to the running back. He's going to get the first down, it looks like, as the flag comes in there. It was Delhi Charter dominating the entire game, as another play here by the Gators is going to go, basically walks into the end zone there. If we're honest with ourselves here, that was too easy for the Gators in that one, as we're going to take a look at the final score right now. Delhi Charter all over Beekman Charter, 46-0, the final score.
Tenza and Delhi. It's homecoming for Delhi. Delhi with the ball. Coming up on this play, short pass, short gain. QB runs and tries.
Yeah, again, there's some great action going on over in Delhi tonight. Right, Dominique?
Yeah. QB runs and tries the short pass. Incomplete, fourth down. They go for it, but it was an incomplete turnover on the downs. Tenza's drive, first play, QB throws, interception.
We're a little ahead right now. You're getting too excited.
Yeah, you're pumped up on
too excited
football Friday night. Yeah. Yeah.
Great. Tenza's drive, first play, QB throws, and then it'll be intercepted right here. Yep. Oh, nope.
Intercepted.
Looks like that was ball hawking right there.
Exactly.
That's ball hawking defense.
Tenza drive, last play. Throws a Hail Mary.
Oh, try to at least.
Try to, yeah. Try to. Not happening. Yeah. Either way, Delhi goes in a win, 18-12 over Tensaw.
All right, El Dorado Wildcats hosting their homecoming game against Marion High School at Memorial Stadium. El Dorado's homecoming theme was Wildcats Take Hollywood, and I must say tonight's game was a star-studded event for the Wildcats, getting on the board early. Check out the student deck out in pink, but it was the energy for me. Wildcats 14-0 with 1:23 left in the first quarter. Senior quarterback Sherman Rester snaps the ball for the Keys, would make a run inside the middle of Marion's defense, tackled inside the red zone to set up a great offensive drive on the next play. Sherman steps back and looks downfield and finds DeAndre Burns Jr. for the touchdown there. Wildcats scoring 21-zip before the half, and then third quarter, Marion High School kicking off to El Dorado, but it was definitely a Windy City type of vibes tonight, because right before senior Dylan Perry kicked off, the wind knocks the ball off So we run it back that again, the kickoff, second half, and Wildcats. Sharman Rester from the 25 lunges it up, and Jackie Washington for the catch into the end zone. Another touchdown for El Dorado. Cats 29-0 here. Marion's offense still trying to fight their way, and I would tell you, I did not expect to see them watching TV.
Listen,
on the sideline of the game.
Sharman Rester has been so good all season for El Dorado. Surprised he hasn't gotten that many offers.
Yeah.
All right, that defense, Wildcat defense was on 100, and they would pretty much run away with this game on their star-studded homecoming night final, 36-7.
All right, let's talk a little Parker's Chapel, Junction City, a big rival matchup in Arkansas, paired Class 2A schools. Those two teams going at it. Dragons lead 8-0 in the first half. Jay Johnson passes over to A.J. Ivory. I should say hands it off to A.J. Ivory. Runs through Parker's Chapel's defense for easy run right there for a nice gain. Then he would look to find pay dirt. And guess what? He does. It's 16-0 in favor of Junction City. Parker's Chapel's coach, a very good guy, Elliot Jacobs, played at Arkansas State many years ago. Not very, very happy with how the team was performing. As you can see, junior quarterback Peyton Willifer for Parker's Chapel looking to step back and would pass to his senior wide receiver. You'll see it in just a second. This is Lancer Clark picking up a couple yards for the Trojans, getting inside that 30-yard line. Next play, Trojans are trying to get a little creative with Peyton in the snap. Pass to Lancer Clark. Clark runs right through the field for the opening and throws it. Almost picked off by the Dragons defense. Turnover on downs, and Junction City would take possession. QB Johnson finding his mate, A.J. Ivory, once again. These two had great chemistry all night long running the ball.
Tough guy to bring down right there. It's a tough
very tough guy. AJ runs the ball to the 1-yard line, setting up a Dragons offense for first and goal.
Goodness.
Yeah, next play at it with the duo of AJ Johnson and AJ Ivory. Those two would connect into the end zone as Parker's Chapel, or just say Junction City, ran away with this thing. They win 60-28 over Parker's Chapel.
Goodness gracious. Well, it's Rinson and McGee. A thrilling night in McGee as they hosted Rinson. The Owls are flying out of the fire here. Quarterback Samuel Polite. He'll keep this one and runs it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The Owls take the early lead, but Rinson said not so fast. They're going to strike back really quickly here. This is a long, long touchdown pass from the quarterback to his wide receiver. Wide open. No Owl in the area at all. It was a big night all the way around over there in Arkansas as the final score 57-14. McGee takes down Rinson.
Yeah, pretty good stuff right there. More football straight ahead. You're watching Football Friday Night Extra right here on
Friday Night Extra, sponsored by Johnny's Pizza House.
Welcome back to FFN Extra right here on Fox 14. All of us along for the ride. Let's talk about some action. What are you laughing at?
You know what?
Let's go to action for last night. Yeah, let's just read your game.
Take it on down there.
Just take it on down, please.
Let's take it on to LaSalle. LaSalle hosting the Logansport. It was literally the battle of the Tigers. Second play of the game, LaSalle quarterback Brady Hawk's going to hand it off to Clay Clark, who bounces through the middle and then gets to the outside for some good yards. Start this thing off. Moments later, Hawk to Clark once again. The home Tigers are literally up 7-0. Visiting Tigers with the ball. This possession, camera of Borkin gives it to Robinson. He's down after a nice gain. Later in the drive, Borkins is going to play action, roll to his right where he finds Hill. Grabs it alongside the edge, dives in for the score. The Road Tigers are up 8-7 after 2-point conversion. Logansport with the rock once again. Borkins hits Javion Claybook, and he is gone and finally down at the 3-3-yard line. Next play. Bagley gets the handoff and this time throws a touchdown. Visitors now lead 16-7 after another 2-point conversion.
All righty, Lincoln Prep posted homer at Jonesboro Hodge. Of course, that desegregation lawsuit from last year for Lincoln Prep still going on, so they can't play games at Grambling, unfortunately, anymore. Less than 15 seconds after kickoff, Homer's drive would lead to this. This goes right to this guy over here. He would zoom through the special teams of Lincoln Prep and eventually find his way to the end zone for the score. They're up 7-0 early in the ball game. Panthers trying to respond, trying to find their rhythm, but the offense seemed to have a little trouble all night long for Lincoln Prep, getting downfield. And that Pelican defense was strong. And, I mean, it was strong all night long, as you see right there as evidence. He would rope this guy down. Homer hoping to take advantage of those mishaps that Lincoln Prep had in offense and would score another touchdown to lead 14-0. Here, still in the first quarter, Lincoln Prep then managed to get on the board, scoring a TD of their own, making it 42-6. But this game pretty much belonged to Homer before halftime. Pelicans would score another, causing the lead to go to 48-6. Homer goes to win. They defeat Lincoln Prep 60-13.
Guess what?
Homie.
Oh.
All the scores couldn't get to right now. We'll see it after the break.
I like baseball.
Sponsored by Johnny's Pizza House.
Welcome back to the show. Again, thanks for staying up late with us. Got to thank all you guys here who shot video for all of us today. Nick Summer, who's a great reporter here at NBC 10 and Fox 14. Michaela Weeks. Cody Valerie back there doing camera. And Jonathan Freeman. Dalvin, is Dalvin working today?
Dalvin's still here.
Dalvin's still here. Credit to everyone who helped us out tonight here on Football Friday Night. Brandon Henderson doing a great job as always, as he has for many years. Got less than a minute left. Final thoughts. Oh, Daniel, our new EP, our PA. Daniel, thank him. Our final thoughts before we go.
Sterlington.
30 seconds.
Sterlington has been incredible all season. Looked really good again tonight against a pretty good Wasman team. They dominated all night long.
I'm going Washita. Jesse, you going with about 15 seconds.
I'm going Richwood.
Dominique?
Yeah, Wildcats today.
Wildcats, yeah.
They were good today.
By the way, all scores, highlights on myarclist.com right now. We'll do it again next week. Hopefully a little bit earlier, but yeah, we'll do it next week. Yeah, something like that. Thanks for joining us. See you next Friday.